Welcome to another Rubber Little walkthrough. I'm back at it with Suicide Squad. I do want to say thanks for tuning in. Appreciate love and support. All the members of the Rubber family. Appreciate you guys. Let's dive right into it. This one is going to be how to take down the Superman. Best technique, ways, tips, tricks, and all that good stuff to take him down. Let's get into it. So after your initial cutscenes, you're going to dive straight into the battle with Superman. Let's make this happen. Initial fight with Superman. He is very, very quick and hard to keep your eyes on. He moves around a lot, does a lot. So this initial gas is going to cause you to go crazed. So all of your partners or teammates may end up in a crazed state. Just be mindful of that. Try to dodge that gas as much as possible.
Soaking up that Kryptonite like a sponge.
Let's see if you're as nimble as your glory days, Harley.
The best place to navigate to on the map is going to be this area of the map that I'm at right now. It's like this little underpass. You'll notice it by... It should be located towards the left of the map. Reason why it's one of the best places to be on the map is because it's very hard for Superman to hit you in this area. So you can pretty much transverse in between spots on the left or the right, depending on where he's flying, and just shoot him at will. And that's what I do. I just camp right in this area. He can't hit you with anything really. No laser could touch you. No vehicle could touch you. There's nothing he could do that's going to hurt you when you're in this underpass. So you can pretty much unload the clip on him as much as possible. Once he picks something up, just try to go underneath this bridge-like area. This underpass is going to be your best friend for the first half of Superman.
I'll go first. I've survived the death of one planet, and I'll survive the rebirth of this one. You? No one will remember you. I promise loyalty, stubborn.
When you're in a crazed state, all of your teammates go into this green ball that makes it very difficult to tell which one is Superman and which one isn't. Like I said, it's best to stay on that underpass. That way, regardless of what happens, he can't really do any damage to you, but you can get a lot of good shots in on him. Alright, so once you put enough bullets in him, it's going to trigger a cutscene. His first health bar should be already depleted. He's going to jump into this cutscene, and then the real fight with Superman begins.
Now is when most people start to pray.
Now this is where it becomes a bit more challenging. So for the second bar of Superman, the best thing to do, try to shoot as many of these ice crystals that he has available. That's going to produce a lot of ammo. It's also going to produce a lot of shield, and it's going to be available to you all around the map. So it's best to shoot as many of these that you see all around the map. Also, it's best to try and avoid that mist that he shoots out. He has a handful of moves. A lot of them are pretty dangerous, so try to keep an eye on Superman. If you can't really see him, he does have a logo that's swinging around the map, so just try to keep an eye on him as best as possible. He's not going to be able to take any damage until you counter shoot him. So after a move, he leaves himself vulnerable to a counter shot. Try to get that counter shot in. That's going to allow you to be able to start putting damage in on him with each bullet. So at some point, he's going to start shooting lasers at the ice. That's going to cause the ice to explode. It's best to shoot each ice crystal that he hits. Try to make it explode on its own before it actually blows up in your face. When he's shooting the green mist, try to pay attention to which layer it's going to be. It's either going to be a top layer mist or a bottom layer mist. If it's a lower level mist, then try to transverse to higher ground. If it's a high level mist, then try to swing to low level, ground level, so that you avoid it altogether. That mist does a lot of damage. It also makes you go crazed, so try to avoid it to the best of your ability.
Your death is inevitable. Let that come. You're making this too easy, Harley. What is that?
That bottom secondary bar that flashes red and yellow is gonna let you know that Superman is vulnerable and available to take bullet damage. That's gonna be a result of the counter shot to the where you're hitting him with the yellow kryptonite. So just try to pay attention to that. That allows you to know I can shoot regular bullets at him every time I see him. When he goes into the air, it's going to cause a large hit radius to shine in gold. Transverse out of the range of that gold hit radius. Try to get as far away from that as possible. That way you don't take any damage when he goes up into the air and lands down on the ground. It causes massive damage. Sometimes it can kill you in one hit. So it's best to transverse as far away from that as possible. As soon as he comes down to the ground, go straight over to Superman. He's going to be vulnerable to a counter shot every single time. That's your best way to get a sure counter shot in and rain bullets on him every time you see him from there. And yeah, that's the basis of the second health bar. Is just rinse, wash, and repeat. Pay attention to the mist, pay attention to the gold hit radius, and pay attention to when he flies around swinging that helicopter or tank. Just keep shooting the ice that he produces. That allows you to not run out of bullets, since it does produce a lot of ammo, shield, and all that good stuff. It does all come in handy. Just make sure to shoot it. It also gives you different areas that you can land on the map. If he hits you with the tank, you'll lose your ability to transverse. So just dodge if he comes close to you with that tank or helicopter that he has in his hand. When you see a lot of dust kick up into the air, just pay attention to that. Lets you know that he's going for the green mist. Just pay attention to where it's coming from. If it's high or low, you should be good to dodge it. And yeah, I'll show you the method of how I do it. Up until his health bar is all the way down to nothing, you should be able to just rinse, wash, and repeat this method.
Almost got him, gang. Keep hosing him with the gold K. Good thing I'm a bad ball hitter, 'cause that one was way off base.
You're out of your depth. Your future belongs to me. This planet belongs to Brainiac. You do have a role in Brainiac's planet. He wants you to die. How painful it is to me. Time to call on the forces of nature.
Staying in the middle close to the gold Superman statue might be one of the best locations to stay when you're dealing with the second health bar. And for some reason, it's just a lot easier to see everything in front of you when you're in this area. So that's the spot that I tend to stick to the most. But yeah, and once his health bar is all the way down, that should be it for Superman. And that's it. I do want to say thanks for tuning in. Appreciate a lot of support, all the members of the Rebel family. Appreciate you guys. And yeah, if you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscription. All that good stuff helps the channel, is appreciated. Full story in the walkthrough is on the YouTube channel. Feel free to check that out. Yeah, that's gonna do it for me. For real. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.